Today, I enter one of the most isolated and epic countries in the world, Bhutan. But the hard part is that I'll be overlanding from India, where there's a shocking difference right between the two countries at the land border. Bhutan is high in the Himalayas, and this border is where the valleys of northeast India meet the highest mountains in the world. Luckily, the Indian train network is massive, and I got to the border town of Jaigan after a 30-minute tuk-tuk from the railway station. The whole city was surrounded by tea forests, and 2 minutes from the border, my hotel room was only $11. But that evening is where things got strange. I went to check out the town and have no words for what I saw by the river. The Bhutan side was completely clear, no trash, just serene mountains and silence. But the India side was quite literally a flaming dump, with trash everywhere and all sorts of animals, including humans, rummaging through it. I loved my time in India and did not intentionally go and find this for a video, but the dramatic difference really stuck with me as I entered Bhutan with my guides the next morning, which, as it happened, was the country's national day. This is one of their largest celebrations, which meant 5 minutes into crossing the border, everybody in town was at the stadium. I honestly didn't know what to expect, but I was immediately gifted a silk welcome scarf, and just looking around at everyone's gorgeous traditional kiras and goes, I was in another universe. At this celebration, most people were wearing pins of Bhutan's king, and since I currently feel pretty disconnected with my own government, it was cool to see the people and king so willingly aligned. Entering from this land border is one of the only places in the country where a guide is actually required, so I had to get my passport checked a couple times on the drive up to Paro, the city where I was staying. I'll have more things to say about the architecture in my next videos, but truly, these were the most stunning buildings I've ever seen. Arriving at my hotel for the night and thinking back, this was the most dramatic border crossing I've ever done. The following 9 days, I went on a road trip across the country to places almost no tourists have ever been, so follow me if you want to come along.